when I need to talk, but I'm here.
That works for me. And
And
yes, what?
to my wizard and druid friend, by the way, I will be dressed up moving forward, but today I have a babysitter downstairs, and so I need to run downstairs immediately and take care of the kids. So
Oh,
I
yeah,
need
that's
Gotta do dad
super
stuff.
important. Yeah.
I feel you, bro. Nothing wrong with that. Well, we are back for Lost Mines of Phandelver.
Phandalver.
Usually Cap likes to do recaps at this point in time, but since he's not here yet, just a
He
quick,
did
easy.
do one on TikTok.
Yeah. If you go on TikTok, he posted his recap there. Uh, but we met our adventurers as they were hired to head down south to Phandalin, delivering a cart of supplies. And during that adventure, two of their number went ahead to get everything prepped and ready. However, they were attacked by some goblins. You, as well, ended up getting attacked by the same group of goblins. However, you fared much better and were able to track down one of the people that went missing, Sildar. Once you located him and dispatched quite a few goblins in pretty spectacular fashion, you built a wall of dead goblins to take a quick rest, gather yourselves together. About 45-ish minutes later, you guys are ready, prepped, and prepared to face the next leg of this cavern to try and defeat the goblin leader, Clark. So we pick up there, and Sildar finishes putting on the rest of his armor. Alright. Everyone ready?
I have an idea. When I was a child, my father had to flush out some wolves. And so he set some things on fire and threw it into their hole and forced them out. We could set all these goblin bodies on fire and throw them in there with them and make them come running out their hole.
We could certainly try that. I would like to point out that that would also smoke us out.
I feel like we may have drawn enough attention to ourselves already. If I may suggest something, it would be to head in a direction least expected, and most likely the one that would be the same would be the direction that the water has recently receded in. It's going to take some time for them to rebuild the amount of pressure needed to unleash that trap again. So we have an opportunity to head where the water once was. It could be a direct shot to where we need to go.
I wish I was
I didn't understand anything you just said.
I wish I was a little more help with the layout of the cave. Unfortunately, what I've seen is what you've all seen.
I'm open to either. I am half interested to see how flammable goblins are.
Me too.
It's worth a shot. Well, Annisland, grab one or two.
All right, so I'll pick up with my 16 strength. I'll carry as many as I possibly can, like 4 or 5.
You
Throw 'em
can
over my
probably
shoulder.
pretty easily carry 3.
Okay.
2 across the shoulder, 1 under the arm, and the other hand holding your axe. Ready to go. So you got 3. The other
Awesome.
3 are moved aside, so you can step out. Are you just heading straight out, or?
Unless someone stops me, I'm gonna start walking right back to the hole that I climbed up in,
All
and
right.
getting ready to set these damn bodies on fire and throw them through the hole.
All right.
I don't want to physically restrain you, friend. However, someone very intelligent once said trying the same thing over and over again and getting the same result is insane. If we try the same thing for the third time, why would we expect a different result? We should simply find another direction.
Wait, did I miss something? Did we set goblins on fire before?
We can set them on fire anytime you'd like. In fact, we can set them on fire while they're still alive if it tickles your fancy, but just not in this room or in the room we've already been.
Oh, so we're not going to set them on fire? And I just drop everything.
So we don't want to crap on our own bed, especially a fiery crap.
Oh,
No one needs those hot sauce situations here. I think
It's very
Oswald
obvious.
Oswald, in a show of power, is going to try to use shocking grasp on a corpse to electrocute it so it sets itself on fire, but he's not quite strong enough to do it, so he just sort of like electrifies the boots for a second.
Hold on, one sec. Oh yeah. You take a single point of damage as you try that, and the muscles like go, and it smacks you in the face.
Ugh.
Oh, jeez.
It is very obvious that Anslin is sulking because he doesn't get to set the goblins on fire and toss them through the hole.
Anslin, if you'd like to set one goblin on fire and toss it through the other direction to illuminate the way, it would be appreciated.
Oh, okay. I get out my tinderbox. I'm striking it. Trying to get the clothes, the light, the hair.
You light it up. So you can either go like back down the way that steep thing that you guys climbed up before, or you can continue straight to go across that bridge that you guys had seen.
I lashed the burning body, to the head of my axe, and I'm holding my axe like a torch.
I'm here for it. I'm so happy.
Yet effective.
All right. Everyone follow the big flaming axe.
So to confirm, this is after our short rest.
Yes. You guys have had the short rest. All right. So
Druids can't do much with rocks, right?
Not this druid, unfortunately.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm gonna vote for the bridge. They already know we're here, so sneaking's kind of pointless. We might as well just take the safest way, and that's the bridge.
Sam agrees. He's sneaking's out. We gotta do what we can to make as big of impact as possible.
Anslin's just giggling like a 5-year-old, trotting along, waving this flaming axe.
I'm also picturing too that like you have it tied in a certain way that all you gotta do is like pull a string, and then it'll loosen enough that you can just launch it off with the axe.
Amazing.
Oh yes.
Oh god, I'm so here for
Smell.
this. The smell, by the way, is especially for those.
Anslin does not care.
Yeah. Anislin, you are moving forward. You do come up to the bridge. So far you don't see or hear much except for the normal, water going through the cave that you've been hearing.
I'm gonna just make a perception check just to see like what I see or hear, but I am a little distracted.
Well, you must be, because that was a natural 5. Unless you have a way to roll right now.
May I also roll a perception check because I'm bringing
I'm
up the
happy to
rear?
offer one too.
Certainly. Hey, Anislin, natural 1.
Yeah, I rolled a natural 1.
You're just too happy right now.
I have an 18 if that helps.
18. Where you're standing from, yeah, you don't see any goblins. You do see signs of goblins, like tracks here and there. Roll a history check for me, Anislin.
Sure.
Or Rosin. Roshan. Fuck. See, I told you I was gonna mess it up.
Yep, Roshin.
Roshin.
Well, I won't be
Roshin.
super helpful because that was
7.
a 7.
Okay, never mind. Continuing forward, Anislin, crossing the bridge. It seems like a pretty sturdy bridge. You're not worried about it crashing down at all.
Yeah, that's probably good because I'm probably skipping as I'm carrying this axe in front of me.
Well, in that case, it does creak a little bit.
Like, burning hunks of like goblin chunks just.
Going
When you step here, I would like you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
All right.
I'm gonna have to say at disadvantage because you're carrying a flaming goblin.
Does my
On your
danger
axe.
sense feature
That
negate
actually, yes. So a
that?
straight
So would
roll.
it be a straight roll?
Mhm.
Okay.
Good catch. Good reminding me on that. 16. That's weird. So, at the last moment, you hear a click. You stumble backwards quickly into Volric, as Volric's on the bridge right behind you. You stumble into him all of a sudden, and you all watch a small explosion, I'll say, where a whole bunch of spikes and everything spit out. You're going to take half damage, Anislin. So,
Alright.
only 2 points of damage.
Okay.
Um,
We'll take.
as you were able to avoid most of the spikes that shot out.
Okay. Oh. Damn thing bit me.
You smell that cheese?
Oh my
There's debris everywhere.
Oh, we're starting this again. Oh, it hurts.
It was
Oh,
a
what have I
very
done?
casual request from our audience here.
Stepping forward one more. The ground's a little softer where you had stepped before, but no more explosions at your feet as you continue forward. As you step here, a goblin comes around the corner, fires an arrow. That's not gonna hit, I assume. Your AC is 15?
15.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
He whiffs the arrow. And at first he had like this big old smile, like, aha, I got him. Oh. He's
I
standing
just growl and wave the burning goblin. I was like, I need a replacement.
He throws down his bow and fucking runs.
Or does he throw the bow at him like in the old mobster movies when we run out of arrows?
What's happening up there?
He still has a quiver of arrows, but he throws the bow anyway.
I'm all the way in the back and I can't see in the dark. Something happening?
Yeah, it's a goblin.
Just as he's
Goblin.
running away, Anislin just screams like, "You burn too quickly! I need another."
Sam
got
goes,
it.
"Oh, don't worry, I got this. There's like 5 other bodies in there." He goes to get one. You do a quick swap, like the next one. This one smells worse somehow.
Come on, Anislin, let's go.
I just keep going.
All right. Everyone continues forward. You hear a deep belly laugh from right over here. Not exactly sure what that's about.
I'll just move over there. I'm not, smart.
Yeah. Let me, may I roll to investigate the laugh to see if it's Clark?
Yes, please.
No roll needed. Yeah, that was Clark. With how deep that was, and hearing his voice from above before, yeah, that was Clark.
The minute though I see him, I am going to rage.
He may or may not have been laughing at that goblin.
Like the minute I lay eyes on him, like and can see him, I am going to rage
All
and
right.
begin like that'll probably start combat because I'm gonna rush at him with the flaming goblin axe.
Well, as you come around this corner here, give me one moment here. So, in the area that you guys come into, what you see, especially with the light of the goblin torch, this cavern is half filled with two large pools of water. A narrow waterfall high in the eastern wall feeds the pool, which drains out into the western end of the chamber to form a stream that flows out of the cave mouth below. Low fieldstone walls serve as dams, holding the water in. A wide exit stands to the south, while two smaller passages lead to the west. The sound of the waterfall echoes through the cavern, making it difficult to hear. You do see there is a lever right over here on the wall, and you assume that's the lever that they use to release the water. As you turn this corner and look up these steps, Anislin, you see sacks and crates of looted provisions are piled in the south end of the large cave. To the west, the floor slopes towards a narrow opening that descends into the darkness, one that you recognize as you climbed it before. A larger opening leads north down to a set of natural stone steps, the roar of falling water echoing from beyond. In the middle of the cavern, coals of a large fire smolder, and you see Clark has moved around some of the crates. He has placed crates at the top of this staircase, blocking your way from just walking straight in.
All right. So like as I'm looking in, that perception is like I remember there was a wolf or
You don't see
ward
it.
or something.
In
Yeah,
fact, the
so, like, I'm just
only
looking
thing
around,
you
just,
see inside there currently, other than just stuff, is Clark himself. He lifts a giant club.
Clark has been waiting. You take too long. Come and die.
So I'm gonna race through the crates to try and clear a path.
Alright, you walk up here. And are you just like kicking the crate out of the way? What's the plan here? There's a big ass crate. Oh, you're muted right now if you're answering. As you step up to the crates, 3 goblins lift up and shoot arrows at you. I rolled a 3, and a 6. So that's how I'm rolling tonight. At the last moment, you see the goblins stand up. You put the flaming goblin in front of you, and all the arrows strike that goblin. Oh no, we lost him.
Oh no. Now, are we officially in combat yet?
We're about to be. If you guys want
Yeah.
to do something quickly, you can.
Have I been seen?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, never mind. I was gonna be like, all right, that's fine, but I will.
Right.
Will you let me wild shape before combat, or do you want me to save it for
Sure.
combat?
Go for it.
Okay, I'm just gonna wild shape into a giant spider.
Okay. Ew.
I yell, "Giant spider!" and I attack it.
Oh, wait, it's
Kill it
okay.
with fire, Edison. Get over here.
She's still in there somewhere.
Somewhere.
I feel like her carapace is shattering.
All right. And then so yeah, Anislin, you hold the goblin in front of you, and all the arrows just shoot the goblin body. You can launch it if you wish. Launch the flaming goblin.
Clark, your goblins are terrible shots.
Glarg is aware of this. Apologies.
Are you rethinking your situation, Clark? Are we still
Absolutely
doing
not. We're going to do this.
this? All right.
Well,
I
these
think
goblins can always be future stormtroopers.
yeah, right. I think Anislin's having some connection issues.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay.
You want to try launching
anyway,
the
what
goblin
was
real quick,
describing,
and
what was
that's what's
happening?
gonna start combat.
Yeah. Yes, I can do that. I'll just make a.
Yep.
I guess I'll just make like a javelin attack.
Yeah.
Or something, 'cause-
Yeah. Do that. 12. Yeah, you can get it up near Clark.
Gross.
Strike in the center there, and the body like hits the fire pit, and flames kind of start spreading. Within this area, where's the art? Right there, freehand, red. Within this area is fire. So those two goblins right there. Alright, so
That's awesome.
you oh shit, 5 points of fire damage to one of them. Damn.
Disgusting yet effective.
Right? Fuck, dude.
You just hear Annesley go, "They burn so quick."
That's right, big fella. Dude.
Alright, let's go ahead and do the thing.
Roll initiative, or yeah.
Yep.
Rolling
God,
initiative.
I rolled like balls for a 3. It's alright. It's alright. I'm just a big old cute little spider.
Why does he keep rolling toys? I don't know why it's doing that.
Mm.
That was a really, really shitty initiative roll, but okay.
Alrighty then. So, speaking of shitty initiative rolls, they didn't do too awesome. Clark did alright. Alright. Ulrich 9, Oswald. Got 15. Roshin 3. Sorry, buddy.
Garbage.
Sam. Oh, that's why I don't have Sam's initiative. Because I gotta. Oh, hey! Natural 16! Cool! Helps to have their character sheet up. For future reference, everyone. In case you guys didn't know.
I'm gonna kick these goblins' asses.
Alright.
Wizard stuff.
You can certainly try. Let's do this. No. Listening. So first up, it's Sam. He will use vicious mockery on one of the goblins that's on fire. You know, most people in the beginning of battle get cold feet, but it looks like you're having the opposite problem.
Wagga wagga. He's devastated.
You know, I think that goblin's into arson.
Oh my god, I rolled 2 on the damage, he's dead. That's two kills by mockery.
That is amazing.
That makes me so happy. And then he's gonna go around this corner here. Alright, you guys got this. Specifically, he's gonna go. Hey Volric, they got plenty of questions. You should ask them. And you have a bardic inspiration.
Excellent.
Walk.
Clark will pick up a javelin and throw it at Aniston. Natural 14. For
That'll probably
a...
hit with his main.
Oh yeah, that hits. So...
Yeah.
5 points of damage to Aniston.
And then.
Yeah, because you did say you were raging. So... 2. Oswald.
Yeah.
You're up.
Oswald is. So the goblins popped out of the crates. Are the crates still intact?
The crates are still intact. They were hiding behind the crates.
The crates. All right. Is there any gap between those two crates, or are they basically like a solid wall?
They're like a wall. They're not very tall though. You could climb them if you wanted to.
Okay. How solid did they look? Are they just like regular old wooden stock crates?
Only one way to find out.
All right. Well, I'm going to move here, and then I'm going to cast magic missile and fire all 3 missiles at these 2 crates in the hopes of destroying them.
The left and right one?
Yeah, they're just these 2 right.
With magic missile being force damage, hell yeah.
Cool.
They do splinter into pieces.
Awesome. So with those destroyed, let me just mark off my heal. And there's that. And I still have some movement left, so I'm gonna move one more over to get some cover here. So the stairs are like yeah.
So you don't take a javelin to the face? Good idea.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't take a fucking javelin. And then I'll look over towards Volric and just be like, the path's all clear.
Yeah, someone should go in there.
All right. I forgot about this guy. So I'm just gonna have him get in there. Next up is Sildar. Pulls out his weapons. Well done, Oswald. Good luck, everyone. And he charges straight in.
Sildar, no.
He's got a long sword and a hand axe. So with his long sword, natural 17. So first attack hits, and then offhand. I don't think it's gonna hit. That'll miss. So but his long sword attack. Hey yo. He stabs and cuts down the other one that was standing in the fire. Takes a swing at this one. Just barely misses. This goblin over here in this corner takes a shot at Sildar with a natural 3. Just chinks off the armor. Bounding out of that same corner over the goblin and running straight at Anislin. They remember you. They smelled you. That is a 14 to hit. Just misses.
That missed.
Oh, ooh, lucky, lucky, lucky. He comes around the corner and you get your axe up just in time. And you get the haft of your axe in its mouth and hold it back. It is your turn.
I just growl back in its face. And probably miss.
With a 10, that is a miss. You push him off and try to take a swipe, but he gets too low.
Can I leap over the wolf to go to Clark?
Make an athletics check.
All right.
I will say, if you leap over, you're going to land in fire. However, with a 9, you try to get over him, but he lifts up on his hind legs, and he's almost as tall as you, standing like that. and he's not letting you pass.
He's K9 feet tall.
Oh no.
Ew.
Yeah.
Valrek!
All right.
Get that thought out of my brain.
Can I attack the wolf from here?
Yep.
Okay, cool. I will move up there, and I cannot get a flank because I'm not completely opposite of Sildar there, correct?
Mm-mm.
Okay, I'm going to grapple the wolf.
All right. So athletics check.
Here we go.
Oh, you're probably gonna win. That was a natural 2.
22.
Yeah. Jesus. You run up, and as it's on its hind legs, it starts bringing its claws down towards Anislin. You run up and grab it.
Yeah, I say, sorry, Anislin, is this in your way? And I just grab it by its mange and just pull it out. I'm going to move backwards with it.
Sweet.
And if I can, I'm sure in D&D rules nothing's really going to happen, but I'm going to put him in the water. But I'm still holding him.
Just toss him into the water there.
I'm still holding him, so he's not actually underwater yet because I haven't shoved him.
Fair
But
enough.
I'll have him over the water.
I'll allow it. Why not?
That is my turn.
All right. These 2 goblins that are next to Sildar, they take 2 strikes. Ooh, they both hit. Nat 16 and Nat 19.
Oh.
So, oh my god, the 5 and a 6 in the damage. Ooh, 11.
Ooh.
Oh boy. Sildar made an oopsie. So, plus 4, so 15 points of damage! Ow!
A lot of damage.
I'm glad you guys healed him as much as you did. Holy shit! He's looking rough as they both stab. And one stabs him in the thigh, one stabs him right in the gut. Roisin, it is now your turn.
Okay, so I am this giant spider.
Yes.
If you need HP, I've got 26.
Thanks, I hate it.
I would like to climb up the wall. So I have 30 feet of movement. Let me climb up the wall a little bit, skitter over the ceiling, and then try to shoot off a web shot at Clark.
Okay.
Nice.
So
We'll
that's
have you be like kind of here-ish, but you're up on the ceiling.
I want to stay like out of like javelin-ish reach. So if I can like kind of like tuck myself like into like I have 30 feet on this, so if I could kind of like tuck myself over to like here-ish.
Oh, kind of like
So
peek
there's a
around the
little bit
corner,
further.
shoot
Yeah,
the web,
so
and then come back. Yeah.
Mhm. And then I'm gonna go ahead. That's +5 to hit. So let's see what we got.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Rolled like 3 times.
I'm sorry. I only meant to send it once. I apologize.
You're fine, you're fine. Let's take that first one with an 8. You shoot it off. Unfortunately, it lands too close to the flame. And the flames just melt down the webbing. Clark lets out a laugh.
All right, I'm gonna, let's see, so I used what, like 10, 15 feet of movement? Let me just duck back around the corner here real
Yeah,
quick. 'Cause I don't think I-
you're around the corner there. You're out of eyesight.
Okay, great. So unfortunately, I
Alright.
can't really do much of anything else because I doinked that really bad. I'm sorry.
We're back up to Sam. Shoot.
I got a wolf for him.
It's gonna, yeah, you got that move right there, right?
Yeah. Range weapon or just move up. Either one.
Let's see. You know what? What would be a good... What would be a good one? You know, usually the smell of wet dog is pretty rancid, but I would prefer that over how this one smells already. Rolled a 2 to save, so 3 points of damage!
Hey.
And it has disadvantage on its next attack. Alright.
It's just like, ooh.
Poor puppy, the ears go down.
But I had a bath last month. You know? Clark walks up with his club. He does walk through that fire. He doesn't seem to care much. He took 2 points of damage.
Okay.
And he is leaving Sildar to those 2 goblins and will strike at Anislin with his club.
Bring it.
Or Morningstar, sorry. He pulls out his Morningstar, and this might hurt.
Good morning.
Okay, morning star.
Where's there? Ooh! 11 to hit. He
Misses.
comes down with the Morningstar. You dodge to the side.
I just slap him on the side of the face and was like, you gotta do better than that, honey.
Oswald.
Gonna. Well, now that Clark is right there and I can hit him from where I'm at, if I go straight down the stairs, it's gonna whiz right by Anislin, but I don't care. I'm gonna cast Magic Missile, all 3 at Clark.
Pew pew pew.
Hey, roll that, John.
Wow, there's a giant spider right there. You should definitely take that thing out.
That's the first one.
2.
It's the second one.
Oh, he's here. Hold on, I'll adjust cameras. What's up, buddy?
I am just checking to make sure I'm not dead yet. Yep.
Nope.
Nope, I'm not dead
In
yet.
fact, you've insulted people to death so far. So.
You're doing a great job.
Beautiful. Yes, that is.
Got another vicious mockery kill.
Yes.
And then successfully insulted a wolf.
Poor little guy. Probably deserve it.
Yeah.
He got in the trash.
Did I call him Virginia Wolf?
No. Just said he smelled bad.
But yeah, he's got that terrible wolf breath.
It's like puppy breath, but more, corpsey.
Lenny. Yeah.
There we go. Okay, cameras are adjusted. So 9 points of damage from your magic missile. Oswald, good shooting.
And I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Looks a little rough. Not gonna lie, that hurt. And you kind
I don't know
of tuck
what-
back around the corner again. You and Sam just hanging out in that corner, nice and safe.
Staring at the
They're
spider that was
excellent.
once a beautiful young druid lady and is now a disgusting monstrosity hanging off the ceiling.
You know what they say about
Oh,
judging
no,
books
yep,
by
that's
its
not
cover?
Yeah. The giant spider is the druid, by the way, just so you don't freak out.
Our
Yep.
druid?
Yeah.
Our druid?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you may have not seen it. It was disgusting.
Sildar.
It started with her face and then
Just kind of like pulled back, melted a little bit.
That like Sam is very confused. That's okay though, right? We're not fighting our druid. She's just a spider.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Sildar, with a roar of anger of getting hit as hard as he did, drops the hand axe and with 2 hands cuts down one goblin and cuts down the other, just barely. Turns and kind of leans against the wall a bit, holding the stab wound in his stomach. Your reign of terror ends here, Clark. Next goblin takes shot at him. Natural 1. This goblin's so fucking useless. The wolf is gonna try and like turn and bite you. He does have a. Is it minus D4 or disadvantage after vicious mockery?
Vicious Mockery is a minus D. No, I think it is disadvantage. I'll double check.
Mhm.
I believe it is disadvantage, which will make that a 13 to hit, Volric.
That will miss me.
You kind of. Come on.
Yeah, so I'm basically, because I don't have my weapon out at the moment, so
Yep.
I'm basically using both my hands at arm's length and kind of shaking it around, making it difficult for him to bite at me. And of course, I also know he's been mocked. So yeah.
Anislin, you are facing down Clarg. You're muted.
Alright.
Okay, there you go.
Okay. I am going to just grin and grab my axe and attempt to hit him. So maybe I'll roll better.
We'll see.
Probably not.
13 misses. You
Yeah.
you swing your axe and he catches it
You'll have to do better too.
and kind of like whacks you in the face with the half of it a little bit.
As he goes to do that, I just wink and I appear behind him.
Ooh. Oh, okay. I see what you did there. He like.
I'll take a couple of points of fire damage. That's fine.
Yep. Yeah. Ooh, ew, 4.
That's fine. Yeah, I'll take that fire damage and I just grin and I'm gonna move then to right here between the other goblin and Clark, but I've opened up the way for the others to come to Clark.
So you step up onto that crate right
yeah,
there.
onto the crate. Yeah,
All right.
to get out of
Volric.
All right. So I'm going to first. I have unarmed fighting combat style, so I do a D4 damage because I'm grappled at the beginning of the round. So I will basically just drive my armored head into his head.
Ooh, ouch.
Make 3 points of damage, and then I'd like to, as part of my attack, of course, I can draw my greatsword.
Yeah.
So I will draw it and think of him like I'm batting him. So he's, because I have him suspended up, toss him up as high as I can,
Drop and swing.
and then try and swing it in the air.
Hell yeah.
And I'm gonna go for a great weapon master swing. So I'll take a major.
Oh
bite.
shit. Go for it.
I'm going for it anyway.
You do have your
What do I have?
you do have your
My
inspiration.
I will have
So,
to use that.
yeah, 9 to hit.
I rolled no, it's 9 minus 5
Oh, it's a
I
9
took a
minus
great-
5?
because it's my great weapon master swing, right?
Oh,
I am not going to even bother. So I go,
Yeah.
that was a warning shot, and I just let him fall into the water.
he's not very happy with that.
And then I will move after that because he's in the water now.
Yeah. He's not going to worry about taking an attack of opportunity. He's too
Doggy paddling.
He's having an issue.
Okay, then I'll move to there then, and I will use action surge, and I'm going to attack Clark.
All right, swing away.
Same thing. I'm going for the big shots.
Yes. Big shots with a big bugbear.
Come on. Ooh, 15. That just misses. If you want to use your bardic
Oh.
inspiration, doesn't
Oh,
even
yeah.
matter what you roll. Even if you roll a 1, you hit. With a 6, hell yeah.
Nice.
All right, he's going to take 13 points of slashing damage.
Is that with the
Is
plus
that
10?
close?
That's not with
No,
the
it's
plus 10,
not.
so it's 23.
Plus 10.
23
Yo,
points.
how do you want to do it?
All right, so I swing sadly at the werewolf. Nobody saw that. And then I run over to the bugbear and I say, bye! And I just cut him in half.
He's like still freaking out about where Anislin went. Looks up, "Ugh!" Hears you coming, and like starts to get ready to backhand you, and you come up high and just swing, just slicing him in half just below the rib cage.
Nice.
As he-
It turns out that Clark is
Nice to
bisectional.
meet you.
Oh,
Ah,
I was gonna say I'm not very smart, but I'm
Oh.
good. I'm moving.
Oh, you didn't have to go to pieces over that.
He's half the man he used to be.
A triple pun. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Amazing, guys.
Roshin.
At least we know he's got guts.
I'm gonna skitter on the ceiling 5, 10, 15 over here to this guy. I'd like to drop down and just bite him. I can't do anything else.
All right. What? You know what? Roll. Actually, I'll just do a deck save here. Okay, natural 19. It's able to not get crushed by you dropping down. We're a giant spider.
Does a 14 hit?
A 14 does
9 plus 5.
5 damage.
Well.
Oh,
So that
no,
so
plus
9,
5.
11.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
you
14
hit.
does
What's
and
the
then
damage?
let me roll for the damage. Do you? Let's see here. Do you just want the average, or do you want me to roll the 1d8 plus 3?
Go ahead and roll.
Okay. Love it.
Have fun.
Do, do, do. The d8 looks like 2d4 stuck together. Oh. Let's see, that's a 1. That's okay. So he takes 4 piercing damage, and then he also needs to make a DC 11 Constitution saving throw.
4.
So if he fails, he takes 2d8 poison damage and a failed save.
All right, roll 2d8.
3d8.
I'll tell you right now, he has 3 hit points.
Okay.
So
He's about to die. and
I
put the
don't
bar-
think he's gonna make it. Oh my god!
Damage.
God, I feel like it just melts his body.
Effectively melted the tablet.
Oh, I wish I'd seen that. That
He
was
takes the bite, and your fangs pull out, and he just as he just chokes
Oh,
on his
man.
own boiling blood.
You pulled like a wasp with the barbed tail, where it pulls the tail out and it pulls stuff out with it. Oh,
Everything.
Uh,
Maybe, and I don't know, like how like they're pretty big and they're pretty short.
Sam, it's your turn. The only thing left is the wolf in the water.
there's a wolf in the water. Well, then I guess I'm gonna kind of call out to him and be like, you could doggy paddle a little bit, you know, get a little oomph behind it, and viciously mock the poor little guy.
13.
What is my? Oh, 13? It had to be 14.
I know. I'm aware.
So it's 1d4.
God damn it.
That's right. I gave you my sheet,
Yeah,
and it's only 2.
it's alright. Oswald.
All right. I want to pull the lever and flush the wolf.
I was hoping someone would.
Oh, I didn't know there was a lever.
You walk over, you
It's
pull the
okay.
lever, and the wolf, you assume dies from the bludgeoning damage on the way down. Or drowns. Maybe both.
I will remember this.
Make a con save to see if he drowns.
I think then Oswald's gonna like do this, like he did all the work and was responsible for everyone's success. You're welcome.
Sam fully pats him on the back for it. Like, I didn't even think of that. The lever was right there.
Right?
I just didn't have any leverage.
Oh.
Oh.
Taking a look around, it seems this fight is over.
What a royal flush.
Damn it. Why is it so good, though?
Like, I had
throw-
two.
I'm gonna throw some of the fire embers into the water, and I say, "Hot damn!"
Thanks, I hate it.
And now we have 0 viewers.
That's all right.
We have negative somehow. How is that even possible?
Oh,
I think Oswald would call out to Sildar just to make sure he's all. Are you all right? I saw you take some vicious stabs.
yeah. I'll be fine. You all did exceptionally well. Ulrich,
Especially Oz. Especially
I
Oz.
didn't know you were that good at division.
Oh, boo!
Hey, I thought it was
Who's hurt?
good.
So yeah.
Uh,
Did I use my other spell or no?
no, didn't get the chance for it. It's too much.
Yeah,
Too
no,
much
that-
happened.
Do you need a little healing, sir? Well, to Sildar.
I think I'll be all right. I'll pull through.
All right. Well, that's good.
Taking a look around here, with all the crates and everything, stuff all piled around. The captured stores are bulky. They have a lion shield coster, or a lion shield crest on many of the crates. I would say, Roshin, you recognize it.
Great.
It is the crest of basically kind of like a trading post in Phandalin. They may reward you if you're able to get this stuff and return it to them. In addition, there is a treasure chest behind Clark's throne, seat, chair thing. Inside this is 600 copper pieces, 110 silver pieces, 2 potions of healing, and a jade statuette of a frog with tiny golden orbs for eyes. Small enough to fit in someone's pocket.
Oh, it's so cute.
Can I roll like a history or arcana check on the frog?
Yeah, you can do an arcana check.
Okay. Hey, yeah, I'm a
Oswald.
nerd. I'm a wizard, all right?
Hey, Oswald, do you know what kind of shoes frogs wear?
No, what kind of shoes?
Open-toed.
Oh!
Well, that's it for me. Great job, everybody.
I can't stand it. I'm gonna croak.
God.
All right, yeah. 14 arcana.
With a 14, it's pretty easy to tell. It's not magical in any way. It's just some sort of decorative thing. Might be worth quite a bit of gold.
I'll if you'll allow me, Owen, Oswald, I'll take a look at it.
Yeah, here. I like toss it to you.
I say, look, you missed something, and I point at the base. I say, a rivet.
Ah, always with them.
Okay, I'll stop for a while. Nerdy teacher's gonna die of psychic damage at home.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Oh, ambulance over there.
Hang on, rolling for more. Love you, buddy.
Say it's not me this time, but it's at least half me this time.
Right. You all kind of take that time to enjoy your victory as you cleared this place. And
I'm interested to see if that map is anywhere.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
taking the time to search, there is no map. There's also no Gundren.
Also unacceptable.
Well, maybe we should interrogate the prisoner. And I look at all the dead bodies.
No, the wolf got. Well, maybe the wolf's still alive. Maybe if somebody has speak with animal.
Oh, everybody just looks at the giant spider.
Yeah. I imagine in response, like.
Yes. I haven't changed back yet, but if anybody wanted to like put some of the heavier stuff like on my thorax,
You could carry the stuff, yeah.
I could carry some of it.
Using the broken
I'm working out.
using the broken pieces of the empty crates that Oswald destroyed, you can easily make like a sled type thing that Roshin could pull.
Yeah. Do you want to like? Could you like web it and then
Yeah, I could.
There,
Like,
shit. Even cooler.
Yep.
There you go.
You
Don't have to use
you
Stormbreaker.
get the sled built, and then you use the web to like strap it down.
Yeah, I said we just got to get it back to the cart, and then the ox can drag it.
Hopefully the
Yeah.
ox.
Now, as all this is happening, and
Yeah.
Aslan notices the giant spider, it does take everybody to stop him because he did not see the druid transform, and all he sees is the giant spider.
It's okay. It's all right. It's all right.
Tell him.
I'm just like wave.
Wait, don't tell him that. Not like that. That's not helping.
That was very threatening.
I've got my axe held high. All I saw was a giant spider drop from the
I
ceiling
tried
and kill a
to blink
goblin.
one of my 8 eyes, but like all of them just blink.
Oh, God.
Roll insight on the spider.
You guys take a little bit of time, gather up the provisions, and head back towards your cart, where you find it's perfectly fine. The ox is there.
Oh, nice. So,
It was still there. All right.
does anyone
I
have an
was worried
issue?
about those wolves.
Anyone have an issue with Volric taking one of those potions of healing?
No, I don't.
No.
Then I will. One of my.
What do the potions of healing get you?
2d4 plus 2.
Okay, never mind. I was gonna offer healing word, but that's only 1d4 plus 3.
Yeah, I'm not gonna use it now. I'm not hurt, but I'm going
Oh, okay.
to just for when I'm at the front lines and I need it.
Gotcha.
Anaslan would take the other if no one complained, since
Yeah, you took some hits.
Yeah.
No, go for it. I don't need it. Oswald only took
Yeah,
like 1 damage, and
I'm
he did that to
okay.
himself.
I don't even remember if I took any damage.
Nope. Hit around a corner, nice and effectively.
As
So
long as they
Sildar, oh, go ahead, please.
No, I was gonna say, as long as they can hear me, I can hurt them.
Well, Sildar, what do you know about that map? And what do you think they did with it?
My hope is it's still with Gundren, and he's still alive. I have no idea where they might have taken him, but perhaps we can find more information in Phandalin. Perhaps people know about this band of goblins and what they're doing.
Judging from the insignia on the crates, Roisin whispered something about it before she turned into that giant spider she said about it was from Phandalin.
Is there any identifying marks on the goblins?
None that you can find.
They're pretty mangled and burned.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but most are way too fucked up.
Just Clark's head be like, anybody recognize this fella? There was more of them before, but
Just reach down and pull up a hand. What about this one? How about that? How about this leg?
And out of all the stuff that they have, the only thing probably worth anything is Clark's Morning Star. It's less shitty than most of the other weapons.
get one good hit out of it.
It might be worth some money. With that, you hook the bull back up and can continue your journey down into Phandalin.
On the road again.
I'm no longer a giant
I was
spider.
gonna say, I sure do feel safer with this giant spider. She's just sitting in the back of his cart with us.
Menacingly.
We're all like underneath your legs.
Just chill it, right?
Yeah.
Anaslan's still really confused about the spider, is asking Oswald and the others, like, so did it eat the druid?
I will wild shape back out, and now I am me again, just to avoid
Go.
further confusion.
Oh.
Hello.
It's almost worse when you go back. Oh,
Wait,
Is it a little at a time though? Is like the head changed first, but it's still a spider body, and then the rest shifts?
Nah.
You know,
this is the thing of nightmares.
Other way. It's the head
yeah,
last.
Yeah, we'll have a little bit of nightmare fuel, just like arms in first, and then like the head shrinks down, and then
Oh,
kind of like in. It's like cracking and like.
like you have like the top head of a spider and like the lower jaw of like.
Gross. Gross. Fuck
Sweet
me.
dreams,
But wait a second.
and-
Did I have the feared condition when this happens?
Oh, I forgot about that.
You laid that on me.
I know.
That's okay.
Abs-
I was as far as I could get.
I would say no, just simply because you knew it was something else. You knew it was Roshi.
It just freaked me out
Yeah.
at first. But I knew, so I was
The
like,
fact
I
that
can get
you
my shit-
saw Roshin transform made you okay with it.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Unlike Anislin, who did not see her transform.
Exactly.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I totally get your reaction. Saw it happen, still kind of reacted like it's all right.
I'm like shaking it out, like
Webbing stuck on your hands.
a little bit, like so my hair a little bit, just kind of like, all right.
You're like blinking weirdly.
Ugh, like the blinks aren't like they're a little asynchronous.
Eventually,
Takes a minute. It just takes a minute.
you all arrive finally in the town of Phandalin. The rutted track emerges from the wooded hillside, and you catch your first glimpse of Phandalin. The town consists of 40 or 50 simple log buildings, some built on old fieldstone foundations, more old ruins, crumbling stone walls covered in ivy and briars, surrounded the newer houses and shops, showing how this must have been a much larger town in centuries past. Most of the newer buildings are set at the sides of the cart track, which widens into a muddy main street of sorts as it climbs towards a ruined manor house on a hillside at the east end of town. You approach, and Sildar says, "My friends, let us secure lodgings. I'm told the local inn is very quaint."
Does quaint mean has alcohol?
As far as I'm
Quaint sounds
aware,
boring.
yes.
Right. I'll have some quaint too then.
Pint or two of
two
quaint.
two main things. Roshin, you know where the Lion Shield Coster is, and you can go to take the stolen items there.
Okay.
As well as you guys are kind of right near Barthen's Provisions, where you are meant to take the wagon load of supplies.
I feel like Oswald would want to tell Vol. I mean, Volric and I got hired to do something specific. We should at least check in and let them know the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
Orthan's first. Probably.
So kind of like you splitting up a little bit.
Unless you all want to come with us, I just need to go to where we were supposed to drop off the supplies that we don't have. All of.
Yeah, I'll head over and take the shields and everything back to where they're supposed to. If anybody wants to, would I know where that is in the town? Is it near
Yeah.
the tavern?
Not too far, yeah.
Okay, so
I'll go
that way.
with Shane.
Okay.
I'll also go to the Lion Shield.
All right. Real quick, we'll do the Lion Shield. Hanging above the front door of this modest trading post is a sign shaped like a wooden shield with a blue lion painted on it, the exact same as the goods that you recovered. As you head in, there is a young woman around 35 named Leanne. Or Lenine? Leanne.
Oh,
Leanne's easier. Screw it. DM. I can change shit like that.
There's disagreement
you-
in the town amongst the pronunciation of her name. It's alright.
Roshin, you've probably met her a couple times. You know, she runs this trading post, so you've bought some provisions here and there from her. She's a bit sharp-tongued, but not unkind.
I'll just walk in with the items and say, Leanne, my favorite trader.
She lowers her glasses as she's looking at a piece of paper.
I'm gonna pull the shield out. A present for you.
She gets up, goes to the door, and looks outside and sees all the crates and everything. My. That is extremely fortuitous. I was just looking at all of my numbers, calculating on how much I lost with all of this. Where did you find it?
Cave upstream.
Interesting. Well, I will have my men start unpacking the crates. I believe a reward is in order. She walks back over to her desk and pulls out a pouch. And you can see her counting a few things. And she hands over the pouch. There you are. 50 gold.
I think Roisin is like actively like, this is so nice. Like this woman is usually very like not condescending, but just very like short and to the point. And this is like the most generous I think that
Yeah.
she has
Roll
been in
with
a very
that.
long-
Roll an insight check.
Yeah. I'm glad I didn't come in here as a spider.
Yeah, this probably would be going a different way. 17. She looks so tired and stressed. Missing or losing all this stuff stressed her the fuck out.
She works in
And the
retail,
fact that
of course
you,
she's stressed.
yeah, the fact that you returned all this stuff, and seemingly still in good condition, you took a load off. Hardcore.
All right, I think Roisin would kind of like remember that to kind of call on as a favor later if it's ever needed. And then just kind of like tuck the pouch away discreetly and pleasure doing business with you. As
Of
always.
course. If there's anything else I can do for you in the future, simply let me know.
Of course. Drinks on me.
I'll remember that. The rest of you starting out going to Barthen's, yes? You meet the proprietor Elmar Barthen, a lean and balding human male, 50, and with a kindly manner. He does have two young clerks, Ander and Thistle, who come out to start to unload the wagon. As you are pulling out, they come out and start unloading. Barthen comes out. Well, good timing. Wait a minute. Where's Gundren? Sildar steps forward. Come with me, Barthen. We have some business to discuss. Not least of which, the delivery fee for all these people. It'll be 10 gold for each of you.
Thank you.
So, with that, Barthen does hand over 10 gold for each of you, and those two go into a back room so that he can fill him in on all this crap that just happened. Giving a hand here and there to the boys as you unload the crates and everything. Maybe 20 minutes later, Elmar and Sildar step out once again. Well, it seems you all have been through the ringer. It's good to see
Oh, is
you
that
all.
what that place was called?
It's good to
Not
see
really,
you
but
all
we had to fight a
made it through
goblin,
alive.
wolf, and bugbear. No ringers, though.
Well,
We were, not to be rude, but at least Volric and I were told that this was a very straightforward, accompanying mission, that there would be little to no complications. I do consider this experience to be a complication.
yes. Unfortunately, that is not where the complications end.
I'm all ears.
Any day now, the brothers of Not Barthen. Gundren, sorry, brain. I'm reading and talking at the same time, and
Your brothers are gonna come here.
Gundren's brothers, Nundro and Tharden, should be returning from the mines, which means I will have to inform them of their brother's capture. And on top of everything, we've been dealing with shakedowns.
From whom?
A group that call themselves the Red Brands. They're making it hard on everyone. Shaking down local businesses and flouting with the town master's authority.
See. Where do they keep their headquarters of operations, or do you know?
If you've a mind, the Sleeping Giant Tap House is a place that they tend to frequent. Don't know if you would call that their head of operations, but both of them seem to enjoy going there.
At least an arm of it.
Huh.
Sildar, perhaps something we should deal with in the morning. For now, we should head to the Stonehill Inn right over there. And he points not too far down the road. I think we all deserve a good rest.
I know my dogs are barking.
And he walks.
I said a while back I wasn't wearing the right shoes for this.
You guys finish. Roshin and Sam, you two end up meeting in the middle at the Stonehill Inn with the rest of the crew.
They look familiar. I think those are the ones.
In the center of the town stands a large newly built roadhouse of field stone and rough-hewn timbers. The common room is filled with locals nursing mugs of ale or cider, all of them eyeing you with curiosity. Sildar comes in. I do believe you owe you all a debt, and for that, the first night is on me, as well as food and drink.
How much?
Fantastic. Thank you.
Much
Although
appreciated.
I did earn it. But thank you.
Hard work.
He did. He pulled that lever with such aplomb.
It was a deeply embedded lever. I had to put my back into it.
Right, I didn't even think to do it.
Right. I've spent the last few decades reading mostly, so it was quite impressive for me.
It was excellent.
Yes, that's right, everyone in the tavern staring. I am a wizard. I do know how to read in multiple languages.
They kind of just look up and then turn back to their food and whatnot.
Good, good. Enjoy your food in the presence of a wizard.
I'm gonna cast Thorn Whip on Oswald because he's doing a dick.
Come on.
It's kind of like
Just a little whip. Just a little whip.
Yeah,
Not enough to damage him, but enough.
Cheeks meet
No.
the hammies, like just where it'll be really uncomfortable for a little bit to sit at the tavern on the bargaining bench.
Oh, that's a sensitive spot. Ow. Once.
Just like you, Mr. Wizard, who can read in multiple languages.
Yeah, 3.
Ooh, 3. That's 75% as many as I can. That's
Wow.
excellent.
It's not bad.
For some reason, I don't have... Lost the token for the proprietor of this
I
place.
can roll for damage for you for Thorn Whip.
You want to hurt me that bad?
Nah.
All right.
Not this time.
If you damage me,
It's
I'm
a,
gonna be
it's a
like,
warning shot. It's a warning shot.
Oswald sits there, ass bleeding.
Actually drinking
You
with
need-
me,
you-
wondering why nobody's talking to him.
I want to order a fancy wine and get mad that they don't have it.
You look over, you see Sildar may or may not be smiling at you getting your ass whipped.
That's right.
Literally.
Oh, yes.
Conversations
That's
turned a
fun.
little thorny.
It's not like I saved your life, Sildar, recently or anything, but, laugh it up.
He puts his hands up. I didn't say anything.
No, don't. You don't need to. Anyway, and I snap my fingers dickishly for service.
Oh, I'm sitting at a different table. I don't want my ale spit in or pissed in.
That's what I'm gonna do. I don't know where the fuck is.
Not fully different table. Like the table
Excellent.
next to it. It's literally the chair behind him, so that they are back to back.
Anislin is just moving back and forth between all the tables, oblivious to all of this going on and just drinking with everybody.
Amazing.
As you go inside, it's a nice place, very well lit, well put together. The smell is wonderful with food and drink.
Good quaint.
Up at the bar, you see there is a girl that heads your way. Good evening. Can I take anyone's orders?
Elderberry liqueur, please.
I'm not sure if we have that, but I can certainly check.
Thank you.
Ale.
That
Meat
we
and
do
beer.
have. Of course.
Mead.
All right. I'll be back. And she kind of skips off, and within a few minutes returns with your food, drink, as you guys take a bit of time to sit and relax.
Well, friend. To a successful... whatever the fuck we just did. To a successful mass murder, essentially. Cheers.
See,
That's the best
That
thing.
gets people to look.
I mean, I'll drink for that. That's fine. I'll just clink and.
It reminds me of home.
I want to, as I'm drinking, Oswald wants to observe Anselin more closely to try to figure out if the change is due to a curse or affliction, or if it's some kind of benefit that they might be unaware of.
Go for
I'm
it.
trying to determine whether or not I can fully trust this person.
Sure.
Well, then I will ask him, like, when you woke up this morning, as you, do you remember being on the road with us the night before that? Or like,
Of course, Sam. I was always carrying my axe, watching your backs.
you would always with the axe? Okay.
But what else would I use?
Other things, if you chose to, possibly. You never know.
Like setting the goblins on fire?
Anselin, can I watch you sleep?
That's creepy. That's creepy, Oswald.
I can see how. I came out weird, but
Sildar,
can I?
Oswald, we can't just ask people if we can watch them asleep.
Yeah,
That's
don't have
the way.
What happens?
That's
in
the
the
way.
Plus,
That's
plus
the way
you're
an
a lot lazier
intelligence.
than I am, Oswald.
That's
need
the way
more
an
sleep.
intelligence caster asks questions.
I mean, let me put it this way. Let's save some coin. We'll all bunk together. I'll stay up and stare at you for most of the night.
It didn't get less weird.
Politely decline that offer. My own room.
Do you sleep as a spider or as a person?
I think it depends on the situation, honestly.
Is it kind of comfy just to like web up and chill?
It really is.
Imagine.
Yeah.
Can that happen randomly in the middle of the night if you're having like a nightmare?
Oh, I only sleep for about 4 hours a night, so maybe. I will say I've never quite woken up.
I don't know what sleep is.
You've never slept
Never
before.
slept before.
As an elf, no, elves don't sleep.
I was gonna say you trance. Yeah. You've
And
only
they're
been
not
a
actually
I want to do that.
Transform.
transform. So, so we met you as a sea elf, right? Now you're a high elf. Now you're a stoned elf.
Yeah, it's a wood, or he's a high elf is what he looks like now. Yeah. You met him. He
His
looked
eyes
like
are a
a
little
sea elf.
red. And...
He was in full chainmail, shield, longsword.
Right.
Very obviously a paladin.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to get you as drunk as possible in the hopes that you'll pass out and I can watch what happens.
That Oswald, that's not okay either.
Did I say that out loud again?
All right.
Son of a bitch.
Sildar just lets out a groan. I'm going to bed. I will not be party to this. Just let them know what rooms you're going to do, and I will pay for them.
We meet back here in the morning, Sildar?
Absolutely. We need to find out what to do next.
Good evening.
You as well. Don't piss off anyone.
I was
What?
going to bid you adieu, and now he's bidding you a don't.
Oh, does that mean we can't have the traditional fight in the tavern now?
Bringing over another bit of food, the owner, Toblin, comes over. I would rather you didn't. If you would
Well,
like,
that's how you show a tavern that you really like their food.
if you would like a tavern throwdown, please do it at the Sleeping Giant.
Right. Where's that?
East end of town.
Perhaps
You see,
I'd like-
you
I
see
just put
Aslan
my-
get
my
up.
hand up.
Hang on. Just look for the one with the body out front.
Perhaps another
You
night.
just watch
Father.
Aslan get up and start
Do
walking
you-
towards the door.
Do you, Anison? Really itching for a fight tonight? Really itching? I mean, we just fought. We had good fisticuffs. Walked away alive.
We did, didn't we?
We sure did. I put
It was
another
fun
drink in his
setting those goblins on fire. I wonder what it would be like to set something else on fire.
The something that makes me concerned.
hand.
You're not
There's
the
a
only one.
fireplace.
Please keep your friend under control.
We'll try.
And what pray tell warrants the grace of the owner of this fine establishment?
I have no idea what you mean.
Why is what you own the place, right? Are you
I
say
do.
hello to all of your patrons, or are we causing a problem?
I try to. It's a good way to build rapport with the customers. Make repeat
Oh, okay.
customers.
I have trust
Family-owned
issues.
business.
Yes. This place was built by me and ran by me and my family.
Would I know anything about this to know if this was a truth or a fib?
Oh yeah. You've been here around. This place has been around for maybe 15 years ish. So yeah. You'd also know Toblin is a good guy. You would probably also know. I mean, he used to be a miner, wasn't his thing, and then just
Grew
decided to build a tavern.
Now he's
Oh, he's an adult. Yeah.
an adult now.
Ouch!
Yeah, right.
I realized how that sounded after I said it.
You know.
Eventually, after some relaxation, sleep is had.
Are y'all sharing it? Who wants to bunk with Oswald?
No,
Huh?
it's
Anyone?
not.
Anyone?
So,
I
I
you can
mean,
start me if you want, Oswald. Just don't touch.
I'll bunk no touching.
I'll
just
bunk
like
with
to-
Anislin because Sam also does not sleep.
All right. As sleep takes those who do sleep. Velric, I would like you to roll a wisdom saving throw for me.
All right.
Oh,
You're gonna have bad dreams.
Luckily for me, I have a 18 wisdom. Not really. Here we go. Wisdom saving throw. What I get?
And give him bardic inspiration for his wisdom save.
Yeah.
Nope.
Ulrich,
we-
have good dreams. Bardic inspiration.
Have the best dreams. Don't dream
Four.
of a giant spider.
About as bad as you can get.
As you are sleeping, dreams come to you, and they're fitful. You can't exactly make out where you are. Maybe some sort of cavern, maybe the cavern you were in today, maybe someplace else. You're not entirely sure, but you feel uncomfortable. You shouldn't be here. There's something off. You look up
Shouldn't
and
be
you
here.
see the ceiling is moving. As you focus in and try to see what is going on, you notice that the entire ceiling is completely covered in spiders. You look to the left, the wall is the same. And then in front of you, you see a set of bright white eyes, just two eyeballs, looking directly at you. You
Do
get
I react? Or am I just, I'm dreaming basically, right?
Yeah, this is a dream, and this is what you're seeing and experiencing. You know that you don't know this person. You don't recognize them. But you feel wrong. This person has ill intent. Towards you, towards your friends, you're not sure. But as soon as you start to see this person's face, right before you can finally make out any features, you wake up.
Do I wake up with Oswald staring at me?
I don't know, do you?
Talking in your sleep.
I think Oswald tried to stay up and watch things, but because he's a human, he just fell asleep sitting up with like his quill in his hand.
Fair enough. Roll a con save for me, Oswald.
Who? Oh, me? Oh, God. All right. Con
The
save.
creepy wizard.
I'm a creepy wizard.
Roll the con save.
Roll the con save. Yeah.
In the meantime, Sam and Anslin, they're in their room, and when they both get ready to go into reverie, Anslin just kind of like bundles up in the covers, and it's just kind of sitting there. And when the morning comes, Sam, what you see is like the covers are still like over Anslin, in the same position that you remember him being in when he went to reverie.
So he's completely covered over?
Yeah, well, as far as you can tell, like, as he's sitting basically with his back to you on the bunk, just kind of like using the covers to just kind of like safety blanket.
Right. Okay, so Sam can't see like any part of his body. He can only see blanket.
Yes, that's
Okay.
right.
I see what you're saying there.
I
I think
Yep.
he notices at least that bit, but he spends probably most of that night just writing in his book, writing in his journal, jotting down his thoughts and his feelings and his recollections about this last few days, and that interesting fellow who has many fellows doesn't seem to know it.
Oswald, you're able to stay up quite a bit. Yeah, quite a bit late. But the next thing you know, you're waking up, and Velric's looking over at you.
What did I miss it? Did you do the thing?
I had a dream. Very
Oh.
very specific dream. Let me check on the others. And I'll strap my sword on, and I'll pop by our elven friends, and then also wherever the druid's staying.
All of your friends are in various states of getting ready themselves. But they all seem safe.
Morning.
As the door is knocked on, you just hear a heavy sigh from under the blankets.
Hmm.
Hmm?
I think it's just one of our friends.
I'm gonna poke the blanket with my quarterstaff.
You can just talk to
Do that,
him.
and as you do that, you hear, Oswald, unless you want to get intimately acquainted with magic missile in places that you don't want it to be, I suggest you leave me the hell alone.
Can't you take off the blanket?
See, there you go. Use your words instead of a staff.
I was you never know.
As she kicks the blankets off and stands up to her full 4'7" height, her long white hair and purplish colored skin with her red eyes almost in a scowl staring at you. She just huffs and walks out of the room.
I want to feverishly look on the bed for like the clothes that they were wearing yesterday.
Oswald!
What's happening?
I don't understand.
I've never seen clothes that change.
It's
There is no other
understandable.
gear. She has a staff with her, and she is in a just basically a dress, a black dress, leather boots, and fingerless gloves.
But Sam is going to pat Oswald on the back as Oswald searches the bed, and Sam is going to follow. Annaslin downstairs. I assume Anaslin's going down to the dining room. If not, then
Yeah, and Annesley makes her way downstairs.
yeah. Going downstairs for breakfast. Let us know if you find anything interesting.
I will.
Okay.
I'm like investigating. I'm like sniffing. I'm like running my fingers around all over everything. I know what this looks like. I'm
roll-
academic.
Don't have to.
I will give you this. Roll an Arcana check.
Okay. It's academic. I have a method.
Yep. It's
Nice.
just not. It just doesn't sound good in any way that you word it.
21.
21. You get the faint sense of magic. Best way to describe it is the weave of magic. You're able to sense it as a wizard. You can feel it in places. There's some sort of bend. Not a break, but some sort of bend in the weave where Anison slept. And it's fading as they left.
Like a magic fart.
Do you smell that?
There's a mark. A mark on the weave.
A kind of smelly smell.
It's like a knot. It's like a knot. It's a French knot in the weave.
We just got to make sure that French knot doesn't turn into a rip in the pantyhose of magic.
You all head downstairs. Sildar looking much better. Right then. I'll be going around trying to find out what I can about Gundren and these goblins. If you all wouldn't mind, and if you would be interesting, Valric and Oswald, this is a little more of a order rather than a request. See what you can find out about this group called the Red Brand.
Orders accepted.
The rest of you, I have no power to order you in any sort of way, but I would appreciate you accompanying my friends, as you all seem to work together quite well.
Somebody's got to protect them and keep them alive, so absolutely.
Your aid is much appreciated. Alright, so...
Like, Druid?
Once Sildar leaves, before we split up, which I think we might, I should tell you about a dream I had last night.
Please.
Of course.
So, since everyone already heard it, and I probably missed a couple bits of it, I will basically share what you shared,
Mhm.
And look more specifically at Oswald and Sam to see if any of these imageries or descriptions ring a bell or inspire some recognition as what this might be.
Sam, you
I'm-
probably stop listening halfway through.
Yeah,
As soon as he says
spider
spiders, you're like, "That's great," and leave.
I'm like, you saw spiders on the ceiling. I mean, we did just see a gigantic spider on the ceiling.
Yeah. There's something more to this, though. It wasn't just
Want me to roll Arcana,
PTSD.
Insight, investigation. I want to figure out the dream.
Are we
you
rolling on that? Yeah, let's see.
with that, it definitely seems unusual, but then again, you guys did go through a harrowing experience in that cavern. It could just be his mind trying to make sense of what happened. It could be something else. Hard to tell. If he has more dreams, maybe you'd get more information.
I rolled an 8 because I don't dream. So like this whole concept of dreams is like kind of a little like
Sildar.
It sounds fascinating.
Sildar listens intently and nods. All right. If anything else like this continues to happen, please let me know. I'm not sure what we can do about it, but we may be able to find a way to help you with it.
Or help us.
Does Sildar have a reaction to the sudden appearance of a drow elf?
He does like look confused for a minute. And then he sees how many of the others are just kind of accepting that you're there, and then he puts together that it's Anislin changing again. And he kind of just... He's an experienced dude. He learned to roll with stuff. Shit happens.
He's encountered changelings before.
Oswald's going to shove some food in his mouth and ask Roshin specifically to come with us. Do you think you could... I mean, you know this place better than I do, better than Volric does. If we're going to get to the bottom of the red brands, I'd like the help of someone who could turn into a giant spider.
Flattery will get you everywhere. Would I know anything about the red brand?
No. Although it's been a bit since you've been to Phandalin.
Okay.
So, more than likely they moved in after... Or
Okay.
after you've been here last. You look over and Leanne is at the bar having breakfast. You could ask her if you wish.
I would like to ask Leanne.
You walk up. As you do, she looks at you. What's this about being a giant spider?
Oh, when you're exploring caves, when in caves, right?
Right.
To a giant spider and drop from the ceiling
Mert.
and find a goblin. It's, it's fun. You
Yes.
should try it sometime.
Yeah.
Please don't ever do that around me.
I can promise that I will try.
And this isn't a cave, so I think you're all right.
Good enough. What can I do for you?
So, I have been asked on to stay with this little band of miscreants. And I was wondering if, you and I kind of lean in a little bit to make sure that I'm not can I do just a quick perception check to see if anybody's trying to peek in?
Trying to listen in? Yep.
No ease peeping.
No ease peeping.
Ease peeping.
If there are,
Ease peeping? Oh my god.
No ease peeping.
if there are peepers, can I distract them with an elegant
Well, I got a
performance?
4, so this
It's totally
great.
fine.
This
You
is
are in the
fine.
most private room.
It's amazing. I still think I am gonna lean in a little bit and just say, what's up with these red brand people? They weren't here the last time I was around.
Yeah. bunch of assholes is who they are. I refuse to do business with them. They've been a problem. Moved in here maybe a few months ago. Tried telling every shop in town that they're there for protection. And then demanded protection money.
Okay. Anything maybe like where they're located or who might even be involved? If you can't say, it's fine.
As far as I know, there's no one from town involved with them. Everyone in town hates them. Although there is the sleeping giant. They tend to go there and congregate there, I guess.
Okay. Cause a bit of a ruckus.
More than a bit.
Okay.
They are dangerous. They are unpredictable. If you could, you might want to avoid them. Hell, the only one in town that doesn't avoid them is the owner of the sleeping giant, Krista. And the only reason she doesn't avoid them is money.
Pays well.
Apparently.
Capitalism.
Okay. I would buy her next drink or breakfast or whatever she's having, pay for that, and then go back and share the little bit of information that I was able to get. I think I could clear my schedule to stick around for a little bit longer.
Good. Very good.
The people here are decent. They don't necessarily want for trouble, and there's an interesting band of people to get into trouble with. Well, I haven't found a better one yet.
Let me check my schedule, and I flip through my journal to like the empty pages at the back, and there's just it's blank, and I'm like, and I flip the next one. Wait, okay, this one. I'm clear. I'm clear to stay.
Thank you all.
My lever pulling arm is a little sore, but I am ready to go. I feel like we can approach this one of two ways. We could straight up walk on into the sleeping giant and see what's up, obvious style, or
Go covert.
we could
Ooh,
go.
you've got a
covert.
cloak. You've got a cloak, and I pull out my dagger.
Cloak and dagger.
Dagger.
There we are.
They'll never notice I'm a wizard. I'll just go on in there and be like, hey, common folk.
Leanne
Hello,
Leanne taps on your shoulder, Rasheen. Are you sure about these guys?
Not at all, but that's why it's fun.
And
All
Slim
right.
just looks at all of you and just goes, "Fools have their uses."
Oh, I like
This is
that.
true.
I'm just gonna keep that for next time.
That stings a little, I think.
I prefer the pyromaniac, but
No, I like the grumpy one. I like you better.
I like-
Grumpy.
Sildar says,
ones.
all right, well, I trust you all to make your decisions. Do be careful not to cause too much trouble for the town. If you are able to solve this issue with these red brands, all the better. I'm sure the Lord's Alliance would approve. As for me, like I said, I'm going to see what I can find out. We'll meet back here tonight and see what we've all learned.
Sildar, I
Yes.
have one question about our quarry here. If there were to be a fight between us and them, how much would the town guards care?
There is no town guard here.
And answer that question.
It's too small of a place.
Sildar, after we deal with these ruffians, how likely would it be for me to get a hold of what records you have of the histories and things of this town?
I can see what I can do. No promises. But I'm sure Barthen has some interesting things.
The provisions keeper.
Yes, he's lived here for quite a number of years. If anyone's got any old documents, it'd be him.
She just kind of sighs. Fine.
All right. Good luck, everyone.
Sir,
Turns and walks out.
I turned back to the party. Well, we can try the subtle approach or the direct approach, but you all know it's going to end up in a fight, don't you?
I mean, at some point, but I
Mm.
do like fights that are unfairly in my favor.
Turn
And
out the
honestly, we do have a
That's fair.
bard with us. I'm sure you know like a jaunty little raucous tune for the ruffians, right? And walk on in there and strum a little doodad, and here's what, and then
Kick-
off to the
kick in
races.
there like Pee Wee Herman. Dun, 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 dun. Hop up on the bar. Dun, 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 dun.
Exactly.
We'll be fine. I have plenty of fodder to deal with the ruffians.
I will point out, up in the corner, there is a piano.
Yeah, now are there two? We could have dueling pianos.
There is a piano and a lute.
Oh, perfect. I have a lute. There's okay, right? Yes.
The
Perhaps-
owner's wife,
perhaps we might-
Trilina, plays the piano.
Oh, beautiful! I will come back tonight. We will have a duet. We will sing We will sing the song of the Red Brand's demise.
Yes. And of Oswald Fireshield, the greatest wizard who's ever lived.
Not a lever in town was spared.
Do you mean Elminster?
Not a single one, nor a single sleep undisturbed.
Not a single one.
I
you
thought
hear those closest to Anaslan when he says that. You hear the greatest wizard that only reads in crayon.
Ooh,
Ooh.
was that
He only writes
Aslan?
it.
Was that vicious mockery? Because it was both vicious and mocking.
I will say that
Just kind of like her permanent scowl just kind of like turns up into kind of like a really creepy smile, and then she goes back
Ooh.
to that scowl that she has.
just
Even
because I
better.
use color-coded wax bars to take my notes does not mean anything. It helps me learn.
I am partial to the wizard Karsus, but that's just me.
The first year adepts do the same thing.
I just recently graduated.
all have to
She
make-
rolls her eyes like, "Oh, we could never tell."
They all have to make the same mistakes to learn how to not make them.
Hey, what do you call a wizard who graduated at the bottom of his class?
Oswald.
Oswald.
Oswald, shoves his homemade crayons deeper into his pocket.
It's beautiful though.
all right.
I like it.
Where are we headed?
Well, so I'll go back to what I said earlier.
Mhm.
It's going to end up in a fight, so I'll follow along with what the rest of you guys want to do until it gets to that point.
I'm happy to do a little bit of recon
I see.
prior to kicking the door down, which I do enjoy. Don't get me wrong; it's very fun, especially when I'm not the one kicking down the door initially. But I think it would be smartest to get a little bit of the lay of the land, as it were. Maybe go there for lunch and
See what we're kicking into.
See what we're see what we
Right.
work our way into. I know I don't really. I would imagine with my conversation, nobody in town enjoys these people at all. We're not from town, so we wouldn't know any better, right?
Right.
We wouldn't.
Allegedly, just several weary travelers,
Just a normal guy, non-wizard.
just a non-wizard, and a druid who definitely can't wild shape into
Definitely-
something
Definitely
not
not giving
vicious.
everyone nightmares at all.
I just found this guitar. I don't even really know how to play it yet.
So you guys are wanting to go to the Sleeping Giant and have a drink.
As we walk there, I'm just gonna grill Sam on the songs he knows. Do you know the lusty Argonian maid?
God
I know a variant
damn
of
it.
it.
Good. One of my
Depends
favorites.
on which town you're in.
Do you know Ragnar the Red?
I know his cousin Ragnar the Purple.
Ragnar the Purple. He got himself a nurple. I know how it goes.
He's descended from both the red side and the blue side.
Ah, yes. Indigo.
Do we know how much gold we have each?
Oh, I got
Keep a track
50,
of that?
so I think it's only fair since everybody helped rescue our friend and bring the haul back, even though I did almost all of the work. Who's
Did carry the weight, yes. You
Um,
did the lion's share.
It's true, I did do the lion's share. I'll give out 10 gold to everybody, so that takes care of my 50.
Well, thank you.
And then we still have the other gold to divvy up as well.
Yeah, the gold we found from the bugbear and whatnot.
And then Volric, you and I got 10 gold for completing the first part of our mission.
Sam, were you taking notes on those? It's okay if you weren't. I'll watch the video later.
There was 600 copper, 110 silver. I don't remember if there was.
I sent
Sure.
in chat what everything was.
Oh, the frog, the tiny
And the
frog.
frog.
The
Did-
frog.
who took
Yes.
it?
I think Volric still has the frog in his pocket.
Rivet.
If you wanted to, you could stop at Barthen's Provisions and try and sell it. The frog?
Let's do it.
Could I
That's true, and we've got that.
and see if I know anything about it. Like, does it have like any type of like magical properties,
It doesn't.
or
I
it
checked
doesn't
No,
at all?
it's
Doesn't
just a
even-
mundane little
Oh, okay.
It's
jade
a jewel.
frog thing.
It's really cute though.
It wasn't there, so it probably belonged to someone in town. So Barthen might know who it
They can get
belongs
it
to.
back.
Yeah, and we could give Clark's mace. Maybe the not Red Brandy Tavern would like it as a collection piece on the wall.
With a quick jaunt over to Barthen's, and opening the trading menu. Video game style. Well, how much are you looking to sell this for?
I have no idea what it's worth, so
Let me
try
take a
and fool
look.
me.
Oh, fuck. Let's see. It's probably worth around 50 gold. I'll give you 35.
Insight check. He's full of shit.
Go ahead.
I love the idea that Oswald actually said that, but I don't think he did.
I will try insight as well. Actually, I'm proficient.
Oswald to himself.
Yeah.
Insight check.
Yeah.
20 insight.
Nice.
You see that he takes a look at it with a very skilled appraisal eye. And as old as he is, he's in business because he's fair and good at what he does. He doesn't seem to be bullshitting you at all.
Well,
I sense that
But
you're
with
fair
a
and
20,
too.
you could probably up the price a little bit.
Okay. All right. You say, if you were to undercut us, you might find yourself in trouble. Trouble would be knee deep. Knee deep. Knee deep. Jokes aside, couldn't you spare us a few more gold? How about, let's say, 38?
Roll persuasion.
That joke alone was worth 3 gold.
indeed.
17.
13.
Damn.
I
I got
suppose
charisma. I want a bard later.
I could
Little bit. Just a little bit.
I
We've been
suppose I
hanging
could part with that much. Sure.
Okay,
So 38 gold for the
divided-
frog.
Yeah, divided by our crew here.
Is there anything else you would like? I have a bit of supplies here and there. Taking a look, he has. Here, let me pull this up here. Barthen's provisions. is right
Does
there.
he have any like leather bracers?
For that kind of like armor and weapons, you would know to go to the lion shield for that.
I wasn't sure if he had anything maybe that could be like traded.
No. Stuff
Do
that
I
he would have is like normal adventuring supplies, rope, arrows, backpacks, bedrolls.
Yeah, I'll get some more arrows.
Yeah. 1 gold piece. It says it'll get you 20, but don't worry about keeping track of.
So
It'll
we
say you a
get
gold piece every once in a while.
7 gold pieces each for the frog, with a couple more to spare. So
Great.
Awesome.
Thank you.
whoever wants it.
I will take that.
Interesting things that he would have. He does have a bag of caltrops. He does have 3 potions of healing available, each 50 gold. There is a chain, like a length of chain, rope. Take a second. Adventuring gear, I guess you would say.
Let's see here.
Anything like that interest you guys?
I'm saving up for armor, so I'm good.
Yeah,
All right.
Oswald's kind of broke, so he's just gonna like nod and then see himself out.
Alright.
Oh yeah, we
Uh,
didn't like split up the copper or anything either. We can do that later.
With that, you guys start heading to the east side of town towards the Sleeping Giant Inn. And that's where we'll pick up next time.
Ooh. All right, we can strategize on the way over.
Yes,
Yeah.
we can talk about what body tune you're gonna play for the common folk.
That's it. That's it. We're gonna walk in there.
Here I am, rocking like a hurricane.
Walk into the middle of the room, one hard strum, and just go thunderstruck.
Yes, I'm gonna attend to my little ones. I got a crying
Yep.
1-year-old. So.
Oh
No
no!
worries.
Yeah, well, thanks for playing. That
Thanks
was
for
fun.
playing.
For everybody watching, appreciate you all. Have a great night. For everyone playing,
Hanging.
thank you for giving me a psychic damage.
Anytime.
Good night, everyone.